and just come up with 3.
Davis is the receiver to the bottom of the screen. Brim sacked. Wow. Demetrius Jackson.
Booker T. Washington guy right there, junior from right down the street, listed as the backup to Joe Jackson, who a year ago did all his damage from that backup defensive end spot.
Named the starter on August 22nd by Mark Richt. He'll keep it going to the right side, and Rozier across midfield. Nice play by the quarterback on first down. 23 yards.
Cane fans, you wondered what you had there at the quarterback spot. Well, this is the difference, and this is what you've got. Maybe not a burner. Maybe he's not going to run away from everybody, but he's got enough of a burst on that zone read. They're going to have to shut down these receivers and keep a lid on it. Don't give up the big plays.
Here goes Walton, and he will lower the shoulder and drive it to the 20. 11-yard run from Mark Walton. Richardson, the safety, again, the stop for Bethune-Cookman.
Runs so low as it is, and then he goes even lower with those pads. The pad level, he keeps those legs churning. You get nothing but shoulder pads and thigh pads to tackle.
To these guys to get back to doing the Wildcat way. We got a taste of it on that last drive.
Here's Brim on the keeper. Boy, he got plastered by Michael Jackson, the corner.
Herndon had it in his hands, but couldn't pull it in.
Rozier, near side. Here's Harley's first catch. Wow. Mike Harley can move with the football to the Bethune-Cookman 30. It's a gain of 18 and a first down.
Well, even the young pups know where to run those routes. Hey, we need 7. You can't play that soft on a guy like Harley. Not my fault, Dad.
Here's Walton redirecting, ran out of room, spun away, and has the first down. And now a flag in. Second and long. Hand to Walton at the 10. And it'll be first and goal, but a marker down at the 14. Second and long. Rozier, little crossing route. Travis Homer. First and goal, Miami. Richardson makes the stop for the Wildcats at the 6, along with Arthur Williams, who James spoke of earlier. Hand to Walton. Tries to scoot here to the near side. Got the angle, got the dive, got the touchdown. A little something under the hood from number 1, James.
I told you the changeup was coming. It may not have been in the form of a wiggle, but it was that speed to get outside and beat them all to the corner. We've seen him now change directions a couple times. Look at the patience. Let it develop, nothing there. Now let me bounce outside. And how about Braxton Berrios? He's still blocking. Didn't think he'd be the starter here.
And Jones cannot get the first down.
Want to hand it right back to him.
They're going to give it to Jones, trying to get to the edge, and he'll fall down back at the 30. Moving guys in and out of his lineup. Travis Homer on the read, and slips around the corner, and he's got the first down out to the 24. Great second and third effort running by the sophomore from West Palm Beach.
They can get off the field. This would be big for Terry Sims' defense.
Rozier, middle of the field, and the catch is made. Langham at 6'4". Brings it in and crosses the 45 for a first down. Richardson there for Bethune-Cookman.
Mentioned it, big 6'4", even with tighter coverage there by Elliott Miller. It's a tough wall to go around, that inside slant.
Play fake by Rozier on first down, wants to take the deep shot. Langham is there and catches it inside the 10. Pretty good coverage by Miller, but Langham matched him. 46-yard throw, James.
They've been going after 7 deep a couple times. He's right in the hip pocket, needs to be inside, seems to time it up just right. Great concentration by Langham. And, oh, let's not forget Malik Rozier. How? Where you still have some space. Can't run it too tight to the sideline.
Rozier, end zone. Cager caught it that time. Touchdown, Miami. 3:08. Big catch by Langham. Sets up Rozier's first touchdown pass of the year to Lawrence Cager. Canes are in front by 2 touchdowns. Second quarter.
It scare you a little bit. Virginia Tech very strong as well. They'll come down here in early November.
Halfway home in the second period, and Walton now breaking free. Mark Walton crosses midfield, trying to get away from Richardson, who finally tracked him down at the Bethune-Cookman 31. 47-yard run for number 1.
Watch here. Watch the big guys get up and move. Watch the right guard, Navon Donaldson, just a freshman from Miami Central, along with Gauthier. There's Gauthier taking his man down. Look at 55, driving his guy off of the football field, and then it's off to the races for Mark Walton. Wow, they've got a good one in Navon Donaldson, 350-pound freshman. Wow, if he's number 6, I'd like to see the 5 that are better than him.
Yeah, well, you know how rankings are. Here's Walton straight ahead, looking for the end zone. And he'll be taken down inside the 15, around the 12 by Jamal Burgess.
More reps Homer gets, you're not going to skip a beat with what we've seen today.
Another throw to the end zone. Langham went up top, pulled it in. I don't know what I like better, the catch or the throw here, Bates.
We've seen a couple pretty ones. That combination, that time, close range, a little fade, and again, they put Elliott Miller, Bethune-Cookman did, up top this time. But the Canes found him, and they go right at him. With a big 6'4" frame. Didn't even have to jump, really. I beg your pardon, it's Jamal Burgess over on that side. Same result, though, and Rozier's pumped.
Eludes the pressure the first time, won't get away the second time from Joe Jackson. And now a flag is thrown.
Looks kind of fun. It's been infectious.
Here's a toss. Jones trying to get to the edge, and he's going to give ground back. McLeod was the first Cane to break through, and then Malik Young, the sophomore from Fort Lauderdale, polished off Michael D. Jones.
Mike Jones a little bit slow getting up there. This is Hurricane defense, the way I think about it. When you talk to him against his own guys, he can try it.
Here is Walton on first down. He found a seam, bounces to the 40, and they'll whistle it dead at the 41. And here is Homer. He'll have the first down and more. Travis Homer quickly into the Bethune-Cookman secondary to the 34-yard line. And Miami hustles to the line. Canes are out of timeouts, by the way.
They look good. Rozier getting them up there, and
there's the spike
at the
of
killer
it.
Clock.
Or Travis Homer. I know this is not in vogue to say, but he runs with that little lean like Warwick Dunn.
Yeah. I think coordinator out there.
Walton in the backfield.
Oh, yeah!
Play fake Rozier. Barrios is wide open. Rozier is going to keep it across the 40 and then out of bounds at the 42.
Especially these huge guys.
Rozier looking for Cager. Wide open. Downfield inside the 25 to Lawrence Cager. Big redshirt sophomore who missed all last year with an injury has had a very nice debut here in 2017. That's 33 yards.
Well, there's the back end of it, but miscommunication there defensively to let a guy like Cager just as wise as Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
Let alone break his records as a freshman.
Here's a dump down, and this again is, well, speaking of, here is Michael Irvin the second.
Yes, yes.
Left side, Walton. Touchdown number 2 for Mark Walton. 2.5 minutes into quarter 3, Miami's added another marker.
Herndon's going to set the edge right here. He goes up to the second level and clips off Daquan Richardson. Those backers and the guys up front.
Here's the throw by Brim, and batted up in the air, and coming back with it is Trajan Bandy. Laterals at the end of the Duke game a couple of years ago. Now, he may have bigger moments.
Football field, especially give away these big plays.
So 41 yards on the pass to Jamaris Tompkins, and now he gets the handoff and got plowed by Pinckney.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Boy, Michael Pinckney, this is some kind of stick right here. Get the textbook out, Bates. You like that, don't you?
I do like. You know what I like about that is, and that's one thing. All three of these freshmen, naturally, we just wanted to coach hustle and tackling last year.
Brim, middle of the field, and a big lick at the goal line. Put on Donald Johnson, the fourth.
Right. Don Johnson is supposed to run things here. Not a great Dairy Queen day, but it'd be tough. It wouldn't last long, that ice cream. There's Berrios.
Yep, second catch of the day for Braxton Berrios.
He gains 5 yards on the play falling forward.
There's a give to Walton. First down and more. Mark Walton out to the 48-yard line. Well, you said it earlier, James, in our first half. He can drop the boom on you, or he can leave you skating, too.
As a lead blocker here, too. Makes the guy miss, and there you see the shake in the open field. And that's where, watch him with this little wiggle. How many times in the first half does he run right into that guy? And you see Miller on his heels a little bit because he knows for him in the offense once they get into the thick of their schedule.
Hand off to Isby, and Chad Thomas is having none of that.
Physical as anybody in the nation, and I think that they can. And so they can take away that run game and make that quarterback feature.
Look at Travis Homer going second and third level that time inside the 25. First and 10 for Miami down near the 22. One of Homer's better runs of the day.
He runs a lot bigger than 5'11", 190. When he lowers those pads, and just these guys, these backs, they do such an excellent job of keeping those legs. Running back coach as well does an excellent job with those guys in his room.
Berrios, touchdown.
Back to the air. Here's Berrios. He can play any of those spots out there at the wide receiver position. And, well, defensively, Arthur Williams is standing over him, looking inside, but he's straight-legged.
Almost 200 yards.
A little bit faster over the ball now. And
we'll counter back, and this is Tompkins. Wow, nice play in the open field, and that was D. Delaney.
There for Mike Jones, and a nice pickup to keep it moving.
Brim loads, throws for Mitchell, intercepted. Malik Young in the end zone. Now he brings it out. 10, Young 15, 20, out to the 24-yard line. On his first carry, there's Malik Young, and woo, what's the hardware? Got a little jewelry after the pick. We gotta figure out what's going on the Miami bench. He's stationed down there next to Robert Knowles. Rebecca, what's the story?
So whenever somebody makes a turnover or is responsible for that turnover, they get to wear that chain around their neck. It's kind of a big deal. That's what I'm told.
Snap it as we approach 10 minutes to play in the game. And Jones nowhere to go there.
Get the blocks, you get the rock.
Sheriff's going to look to throw for the first time. Does. Shoots it across the DJ Dallas, who James spoke of earlier, a freshman from Glenn Academy in Brunswick, Georgia.
Takes charge.
And another give. This is Homer. Nice spin in traffic. And Travis Homer, a first down. Going about 14 yards there. As we go under 7 minutes to play now in this ball game. Merritt the stop for Bethune-Cookman.
Good job opening up. We mentioned the second wave off the FSU game, a close one. Notre Dame was 30-27.
Ooh! Amari Carter just backed up the truck. My goodness. The hit on Loomis.
Times it up perfectly, and he does an excellent job of putting that helmet off to the side, not getting a flag. Good, clean lick. And just a couple of years ago, that's an automatic. You just can't control yourself almost.
Trayon Gray measures his steps. And a nice run.